Hi there, and welcome to At the Bench. My name's John Simmers. I'm a professional violin and bow maker. I trained at the Newark School of Violin Making in England in the mid-1990s. This is a bit of an introduction to my channel, At the Bench. What I plan to do is to give string players a bit of an insight into what I do in my workshop, how a professional violin maker's workshop operates. I'm not really interested in showing people how to do things. There are plenty of people doing that, some good, some not so good. More interest to me is showing you the end result of what I do, maybe even a bit of before and after, a little bit of background information about the workshop, about the tools I use, and about the violin and bow making trade in general. My idea is that it would be really beneficial for string players to have a bit more of an idea about what goes on in a professional violin and bow maker's workshop. A bit of a behind the scenes look, a bit of an understanding about how we operate, how we work, how to communicate with us, what to ask for. I think that's really valuable. The idea for starting a channel came about by the fact that video is such a great medium. You can express so much in a video that you can't express in print or even in photographs. Photographs worth 1,000 words, video is worth way, way more. So welcome to the workshop. I hope you enjoy my series of videos. Let me know if there's anything that you want to see or you want to know. It would be great if you could like and subscribe and share this with anyone you think might be interested. So today I'm just going to show you one thing. I've got a fantastic old lathe that I bought recently. You might be interested in seeing that. I use that mostly for bow making, but it's also good for cello end pins. There's all sorts of things we can do on that. I'll give you a brief look at that, but there'll be more to come in other videos. One of my more recent acquisitions is this beautiful old lathe. I bought this in the last 12 months. It's been restored by the guy who sold it to me, who was a fitter and turner. And he thinks it was made in Australia, probably in Brisbane, during the Second World War. It's just beautiful. A bit noisy, as you'll see. But I've spent quite a bit of time setting it up. I've got new chucks and cutters, centers. I've got a 4-jaw chuck I can put on here as well. Just getting it set up for exactly what I want to do with it. And I really enjoy using it. It gives me a lot of pleasure. Something I made on the lathe recently was that little brass collet that's in there. You can see it's got a slot in it. That lets me put that in there, which is the bow. That's a bow screw. The ebony blank goes on the end of that, and the lathe is used to turn the button to fit the collars. So welcome to At the Bench. Hope to see you back here soon. Guess we'll see you here next time.